pray that everybody's doing good this morning, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I just have a quick message for you guys. I wanted to hop right into it. And once again, if you see me looking at not looking at the camera, I'm watching the road. I'm on my way to work. But y'all, I wanted to talk to y'all about how your haters, I said it, let me say it again. Your haters will put you in the correct place with God. God says, you know, in his word, I will make your enemies your footstool. And you know what, y'all, a lot of times we take that word very, very lightly. But for me in my life, y'all, and I just want to be not even a little bit transparent, a whole lot transparent. And I'm going to start to be a whole lot transparent, y'all, because there's a lot of things in a lot of situations that have took place in my life that I know that I am meant to share my story and to bring to help somebody else out of what they may be going through. And y'all, if I am screaming and talking loud, y'all, I am trying to make sure that you guys can hear me good, because on my last video I had a whole bunch of back and forth going on, but I was finally able to upload it. But once I did, I could barely even hear myself. But you know, the enemy didn't want me to get it out, and I did. I got it out anyway. You could hear me, but not too good. But back to what I was saying, y'all. Yes, the enemy, y'all, I'm all off track right now because it is raining and I am trying to watch the road just a little bit harder than what I normally would. And then if you hear that noise, that's my windshield wipers, because as I said, it is raining. But God will use your haters. God will use your haters to elevate you and to get you to your next level. Y'all, as I said before in my previous videos, that I just recently got out of a long, I'm going to call it a, there is no words for that. There is no words for that. I mean, it was just, if anybody has been involved with a narcissist, just comment below and drop a short story of how things went in y'all's relationship. But it was long. It was a mess. But you know, in the midst of me being in that relationship with that narcissist, y'all, in the midst of me going through all the pushing and the pulling, all the cycles, in the midst of me dealing with just being heavy all the time, feeling depressed all the time, not knowing who I am, because technically a narcissist will steal your identity from you. Technically, a narcissist carries the Jezebel spirit. There's a legion of demons that are inside of this narcissist, that, you know, so much so to where they will walk in a room and shift the whole atmosphere. Peace has to go when a narcissist enters a room. But you know, dealing with that for so many years, and I mean, it was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare, a never-ending nightmare. Something that went on for, oh my gosh, a decade of my life. And you know, in the midst of me going through that relationship and then that marriage, and then turned around and got a divorce and got back into a relationship with this narcissist, y'all, I found out who I really truly was. You know, in the midst of that, as I said, a narcissist will steal your identity. They will gaslight you. They will tell you who you are not, when in fact they know that you are chosen. They know that you are royalty. They know that you are truly a child of God. And these are the things that they see on the inside of you that kills them so much so on the inside, to where they have to gaslight you and they have to make you feel as if you are less than. They project their feelings on to you. So y'all, in the midst of me going through all of that, y'all, I was able to realize that, Sha'Nese, you are not who these people say that you are. You are not who they call you to be. You are who God says that you are. And y'all, if it hadn't have been for the narcissists in my life, although I don't want to give them any credit, because they don't deserve any credit, because they are literally walking devils. You know what, y'all? I was listening to this guy, and gosh, I forget his name. And if you see this video, please forgive me, because I'm sure once I use this term that is so funny, y'all. He calls them, and he's gonna know, because I've never heard anybody else call a narcissist this, but he calls them empty meat sacks. The funniest thing, y'all, but they are literally empty meat sacks. They are walking around with no identity. They don't know who they are. They actually, when they meet you, when they see you, they know exactly who you are. They see things on the inside of you that they wish they could be. And then they attach themselves onto you, only to steal who they see that you are, because all of the good qualities that you have, oh, you are chosen, baby. You are royalty. Best believe that. If you have came in contact with a narcissist, he was truly, or she was truly sent from the enemy, because that stinking dirty devil seen what was on the inside of you and wanted to shut it down, wanted to take the works of your hand and turn it and make it evil. Okay, so y'all, in the midst of dealing with all of that, y'all, I stepped into my identity, y'all. I came to realize that everything that I just said is true. I came to I came to realize that, you know what, this empty meat sack, he does not have a lick of sense that God has gave him. Those narcissists, they don't have a lick of sense, because when they seen you, that is when they knew that, oh, this is the one that I want to attach myself to. They're golden. They're royalty. They're chosen. I see the light on the inside of them. And that is who I want to attach myself to, because this is who I want to attach myself to, because, y'all, they don't even think like how we think. A narcissist can never think how royalty thinks, how chosen thinks. They think as soon as they see you, oh, I would look good. She would look good. She would make me look good, or he would make me look good, or the wealth and the health that he or she has, I need to attach myself onto that, because that'll be the health and the wealth and the riches and everything that I will have. Y'all, so you know what? That's a whole nother video. I'm telling you right now, that's a whole nother video, and I'm going to start doing more videos about narcissism. But God is saying on today, don't be mad at your haters. Don't be mad at your haters. Don't talk about them. Don't ridicule them. Don't have not one single bad word to speak off of your tongue against your enemies. Because if it had not been for them, if it had not been for the way they talked about you, if it had not been for the way they kicked your back in, you would not be who you are. You would not have your rank in the kingdom that you have right now. That praise and that worship that you got, oh, I feel the power of God. And that praise and that worship, you would not have it if it had not been for that narcissist. If it had not been for that hater in your life, and for some of y'all, it's family members. If it had not been for that evil parent, or for that evil father that you had, or for that evil stepmother, or that stepdad people, you probably wouldn't be in the situation that you are in right now. God said, I used that situation to pull the greatness out of you. I used the situation to bring you closer to me, because if it had not have been for the heartache and the pain, God said I probably wouldn't have talked to you, because God, y'all know how we are. Y'all know how we do. When everything is going right in our lives, when everything is going good, we can't see. We can't see. We can't see far past the riches and the wealth and that nice shiny car that we just got, and that big old pretty house that we just got. And then, you know, after we prayed and asked God for what we needed, and he blessed us with it, y'all know, you forget to pray. You forget to seek God. You forget to continue to seek his face. And God said, that's not what I called you for. So sometimes God has to shake some things up, because what the enemy meant for bad, God will turn it around for your good. Because I will always say, God will not bring a narcissist into your life. That was all the works of the devil. The devil brought that narcissist into your life. But God said, what the enemy meant for bad, I will turn that thing around for my good. And I won't waste an ounce, not even a little bitty pinch of your pain. I will not misuse it, because I will turn it around and I will use it for my good. So on today, I need for y'all to reflect on, you know what? That's right. If it hadn't have been for the pain, if it hadn't have been for all the lies, if it had not have been for them kicking my back in when I needed them the most, my praise and my worship would not be the way that it is right now. If I would have had everything handed to me, I would not be the person that I am in God today. Y'all, so I will leave y'all with this. Pray for your enemies. Pray for your enemies. Pray for your haters. Baby, thank them today. Because I think it was T.D. Jakes that said, I didn't know that I was me. I didn't even know that I was me. My haters, thank you. Thank you. To my backbiters, thank you. Thank you. For you have brought me closer to my destiny. I love y'all. Have a good day.